Yo. Yeah, them for know Kause represent. You get what I'm saying? Now we're there here again. Don't know whether night or lead to, but that's how we just start them thing as spontaneous. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, lead it, get what I'm saying? Because I don't know, say you all to do ask your ancestors for just really take over and just start the things, you see me? Being a vessel. You get what I'm saying? So we don't really even take credit for all of them something what we talk more while we just know say yo. Yeah, we just start it and anyway go see there. They have on no shirt no nothing, just my on for hide my fucking head. And that's how we just kick it off. From a clean blank slate, we know the direction. If you check for it, just jump on for the ride and make we do the thing. You see what I'm saying? Because I did say it always go. We not no fucking like, and I say we not no ambition. We don't really try plan how we are gonna do it. You see, we just make it up as we go along. You get what I'm saying? Cause I just wake up from a little nap and think of me and say, okay, what me can do now? Started listening to one of my songs. One of my songs them lead me to like open up the studio session. I don't know if you can see it. No, they're not gonna see it because it's not a share app vibes. You see me? Believe me can share app though or share desktop. Let me see if I can do that on the device here. So open up a new this main camera. Let me see if I can do something like that. Open up a new thing here, a new scene. And this will be desktop. Okay. And what is the source for this? Display capture. Let us try, let us see. Our video capture, our window capture. I say display capture. Display capture is Studio One. This is my recording session. Studio One software. Bam. Okay, so this is display capture gone pan. I could go saba man, leave that. And the display capture me really want. Probably start display no. And that one. So I'm gonna try and change this now. Order, transform. No, them there. Come like we have forgot delete this display. Tap on it, go on property. No, them there. So delete that. So I'm gonna try window capture now. What is window capture? Studio One or anything on the window. Alright, so that we want now. Window capture, Studio One childhood, automatic. Alright, we'll work with that and see what's up. Yeah, so I'm open my studio session, transition, let me put this over here. Yeah, so open up the way it name here, the studio session. I believe I this the crimes and the dog them use, you know. You see me? So this is capturing Studio One. This is one of my recording sessions here. You see me? A song named Staring at the Rainbow, soaking up the summer breeze. It's rough right now, you hell. You get what I'm saying? But this is how we start. You get what I did? I don't know how people record, but me normally record like, just like, you know? Record like all 5, 6, 7 take and then my camp what needs be camped. You get what I'm saying? For instance, see it here. Staring at the rainbow, soaking up the summer breeze. You see, this is a one line or one bar. Time to let the pain go. This is what they said to me, you see it? Second bar. And then we'll go sabam now and just listen each. I give you a game right now, you know, people. All the artists them out there, I give you a game. This is how the international people do it. It take a while, but if you want to get the best out of your music, this is how you do it. You get what I'm saying? So, you listen each line now, you go sabam. Staring at the rainbow, soaking up the summer breeze. Alright, that sound good. I said that sound good, but make us see what take number 2 are dealing. Staring at the rainbow, soaking up the summer breeze. You see? And you be like, alright, take number 2 sound good too. But take number 1, me like the starting of it. Like the starting of take number 1 and the ending of take number 2. Love how take number 2 taper off. I love how take number 1 abrupt and love how it, you know? So you go Sabama, you can cut it if you want. You can go Sabama and cut right here, so and cut right here. So you say, alright, you go work with the starting of take number 2, the ending of take number 1, bam, mute everything. You get what I'm saying? And you move right along until you have a good camp. This is what they call a camp. You get what I'm saying? And when you have a good camp now, you can easily just know, say, well, that's great. It's called a compilation or a composition. So you make up the song as you go along. You get what I'm saying? So even, yeah, it's a good way this. But we don't even really go into that. What I really talk about is the music, you get what I'm saying? Today I listen sitting about some elders or them I say about the music. And I the first I listen think about that, you see me? How the music change and how the music is changing society. You get what I'm saying? Because I believe Aristotle said, and me a one way defend politicians talking about the music mashing up the country. Me not really believe that. I believe in it. I know say it play a part, but it not play the major part in changing the society like that. Me nah go blame the artists them because some little man pan some little corner not for real like get more influential. When politicians say that, you know, when them really do I shoot themselves in them leg, you know. By saying, oh, the music is contributing or making society. You know, only I put a big help on the forehead when you say that. Because when I say some little man pan some little corner we don't have half the resources that I have being a politician. You have taxpayer money for spend. You borrow money from IMF. You borrow money from everybody. But yet some little man pan some little corner we just earn a $1 million a day through scamming or whatever. Him can have more influence than you. And that you really are saying, Mr. Politician, when you talk about dancehall music is corrupting the youths. And that you really are say, bro. You tell the people them say, well, dancehall have more power than me. Dancehall have more power than me, and that don't make no sense, bro. How that will make sense? Look at what you say, bro. Look at what you're saying. That can't make any sense. For you come and accuse the artist them and say, yo, they need to change up because I influence. Bro, so what you do with the billions? When you read budget and them thing, you thought, oh, $1 billion will be going to education. And 100 billion will be going to roads, this and that and this and that. What we not do with all them billions there? You would for one be like all the baby in the belly supposed to come out and say, no more be like Mr. Oldness. Or you more be like Mark Golden or what the hell you want to be. Nobody no want to be like you. With all the billions and access to resources that you have. I saw you lack luster and you bland and so you stupid and stay. Nobody no want to be like you not shame for you say them something there. These are the next thing I learn from my last point or two. I never zoom up the thing, you see me? I never zoom up the thing, so sorry about that if enough people never see me point out, but now I learn and I go zoom it up and ensure say everything is alright. So zoom in, we are going to zoom Like Zoom J. Remember the artist named Zoom J? Yeah, we are going to zoom and we are going to go in on the topic them. You see me? So Aristotle, I don't really believe all them white man did all exist, you know, people. I don't go around, you know. I don't believe none of them exist. All them name are Socrates. What does crack mean? Crack means rule, you know. How him so lucky to get the name Socrates? I could Google the word and see what the word Socrates mean. And I could Google the word and find out what it means. Because enough of them word are not real people them, bro. I don't feel like the real people them. How are this? Num lock? Scroll lock, we scroll lock I do on. I don't feel like the real people them people. All them white man where them a talk about. I don't feel them the real like that. I feel I just make up some sitting for embody a certain principle. You get what I'm saying? Call them name remember what them said the father of mathematics, Archimedes. Archimedes is the Greek father of mathematics. But I believe that. And we build the pyramid built upon such mathematics, built upon such advanced mathematics that even today, them still can't build back the pyramid. Look here, them try work out the formulas and try, even the best architects in the world right now, I try them when them look on the mathematics, remember, you know, the pyramid was at first drawn, you know. It was first planned, you know, people. Remember before is an architect, you know. Architects build it, you know. Grandmasters, you know, build these structures, you know. And first it had to be built. It had to be built. It had to be planned, I would say. It had to be planned before anything. You get what I'm saying? It had to be planned before anything. You get what I'm saying? It had to be planned before anything. So when them a come and attack, say, Ray, the pyramid just come out of nowhere and then black people do it and this and that. We just look on them and say, okay, go on in the ways. But a Pythagoras developed the Pythagorean theory. All that are something we need to look into. Because all these philosophers, what them saying are Greek. The Greek philosophers, and first thing, I'm going to point out something. As black people, we need to stop, we need to understand white rulership and white civilization. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to put it out there from now. As Jamaicans, we need to understand where we stand in the world. My friend put up something on him status there, where it was a white guy, and where my talk say is, how Africa need to be kept impoverished. You get what I'm saying? The white guy was saying, oh, we need Africa to be impoverished, because if Africa ever advanced to any level, buying the raw material or the natural resources to build what these guys build, it would be too costly, and the white society or the white world, the white man's world will collapse. Because they might get everything at this price and they need to keep it at that price. So sub-Saharan Africa, specific place, sub-Saharan Africa, he pointed out, need to be kept impoverished. And then build a certain structure to ensure that that is maintained. So anybody rise up, be it the white guy, which is running the world, be it the Chinese, which is now, be it the Arabs, everybody will rise up. They are there to maintain that status quo. Sub-Saharan Africa must be kept impoverished. It must never see prosperity in any way, because what going to happen to the rest of the world? We are going to suffer. And how can you be so vulturous, so conniving, so bad, that you're willing to keep people wallowing in filth just so you can get things from them? That's not good, bro. That's not good. And then enough people talk about, so the people them can rise up. So these people are not warriors. The man them have nuclear. The man them can send them military. You check a little bit of time, black leaders try rise up and take control. Look on Gaddafi. The perfect example. Look at Muammar Gaddafi. Gaddafi was willing to do right by everybody as much as Gaddafi is not a real African. He's probably more Arab Mediterranean type person. But this man understood. Same thing with Hugo Chavez. Enough people don't understand Hugo Chavez and enough Jamaicans don't understand Hugo Chavez. Jamaicans, I'm going to try teaching you how to think. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to try my best because I feel if we stand a chance in the Jamaicans, we stand a chance. But our American brothers and sisters, them against, most of them against the Caribbean, And this man, me I watch a little thing where one Jamaican woman was talking how these guys got us to be on their side, meaning white society got us to be on their side. That's why I mean he's not a big fan of going up to embassy, go sponge for nobody for visa, Because I don't know what it takes to get a visa. It takes you wanting and being willing to play your part in oppressing the already oppressed black Americans. Because the first thing them normally ask on to do is, I don't really feel them do it, but I feel people are vetted when them go up at the embassy. If them have no problem with white folks or what have you get what I'm saying? I feel a little vetting process go on them. Because these people don't really give power to anybody, That are the next thing we no need to understand. You see enough rappers just make it out the blue, just pop off, and them get blasted into them go through a vetting process. You get what I'm saying? For see where their mindset, how did they look at white folks? How did they look at Jews? How did they look at Arabs? How did they look at what is their world view on things? You get what I'm saying? Can we trust them with massive amounts of wealth? Some of the times them allow you because these people are these people are gamers. Them love get long enough rough to kill off yourself. Pac was one such person. Everybody knew that Pac was Afrocentric from morning, but them still just them say, alright, we're gonna build you up for tear you down. And that's exactly what they did. So them love them can play the game from both sides, but you get what I'm saying? You have to know how to think. You have to know where you stand in this world. And Jamaicans, we don't have a worldview. That is why we're so impoverished and the politicians can easily keep it down. Because just when me showed that Singapore something there, enough Jamaicans never really all understand anything. Them don't understand what going on in the wider world. So if you don't know what is happening in the wider world, how you gonna make a decision for your life? Because by right, I'm not say if you compare yourself with no others, but you have to know where the world is heading, to know where you're at. You can't really judge as time go. You get what I'm dealing with? You have to have like a baseline within which to judge the motion of time or the motion of progress. You have to know where you stand and you have to can judge say, alright, that person there. I don't know what more understand me I saying. You have to have a baseline, you have to have a start, you have to have a central point. For a certain time is calculated. You see me I did? You have to have like a start point where you know say yo, you judge from there to going forward, and so you're gonna know how far you reach or how far you have drag back. You get what I'm saying? In a Jamaica, we don't have that. You see me? Because we don't really know where we start or where we what. So the best way to get a judgment on where we are in the whole zeitgeist, which is the spirit of time, only way to really get a bearing on where you are in the ocean of time or the ocean of reality is to be able, or the quickest way to do it, not the only way, one of the quickest way to do it, because you still can judge yourself and understand where you're coming from and where you want to be and where you're at the moment and how far you reach. You can do that, but most of us, we now go really have a conscious awareness of that right out the box. So one of the quickest way to get a bearing on what is going on and how far you are, how far you have progressed, or how far you have been fling back, or how far you have been, what I heard now? What you say now? It's like you go backwards. You see me I did? How far you have been flung back or how far you have been brought forward The quickest way to judge is by looking at someone else. And we can use Singapore. And even China. Because no fan just see me put up Singapore. China did that too. Me could go up on China. Shenzhen. Me go up on Shenzhen. No fan don't know who Shenzhen is or what. Shenzhen is a city in China. Me go up on Shenzhen 2022. And me love look on them things, you know. Shenzhen 2022. Me zoom out the camera. This is Shenzhen. This is Shenzhen 2022. You see on these skyline, you see on these buildings, majority of them, no people ever live in them, you know. Because you have some ghost cities in China where China just build them. Everything there. Stadium there, college there, road, hospitals, everything there. And nobody no live there. And so China have cities just build and empty. Parks. Me I show you one of such cities, if I remember. Because I don't know me reason. Me reason all over the globe. But a sense we are talking about here. A whole heap of sense we are talking about here. China have some ghost cities where we can host up to million people, or I don't remember how much people. And nobody no live there. Police station there. You have stadiums, you have swimming pools, you have parks, you have apartment buildings for days. And nobody no live there as yet. Not that them not gonna make people live there, but China just build them because we have so much money, bro. Let's build some cities here, man. Probably China even use that for just say, alright, we young architects and we young urban planners and we young civil engineers and we young engineers and this and that. I could put them to a task. When you build a piece of land, they just go build one city there. I could see how good. Probably I just that China did that do. You see me? Who knows? You get what I mean? But China have so much money that them can build entire cities and people still never live there. The government just build it just for fun. Just build an entire city for fun. While these guys are building it on Roblox, are building it in a 3D rendering, or them are building it in a computer, whatever. China build that in a real life and just be like, Lord. But anyway, Shenzhen we are talking about. The city that conquers the world. And why Shenzhen is the city that conquers the world? Don't want to hear about Silicon Valley in America. I could Google Silicon Valley in America. You see me? I could just Google that. Silicon Valley, if you don't know what Silicon Valley is a central place or a central hub that hosts or have majority of the technological companies in America. Facebook, you see me? YouTube, Google, majority of these places, they have like a headquarters in Silicon Valley. If you're a tech engineer, if you build apps, if you're a good website developer, Silicon Valley is the place to be. Because majority of the place alright. Silicon Valley is a region in Northern California that serves as the global center for high technology and innovation. This is Silicon Valley. I always look on the word silicon, and laugh, because I say that word there tricky, that word there is a silly con. It's a con, silly. But I'm going to talk about that at another time. You get what I'm saying? It's a silly con. You see me I did? But a silicone, it really built from. You see me? We all know what silicone is. Silicone is a material that is used for like do all type of false things. You get what I'm saying? So silicone in your lips or silicone in your ass. Where the girl them do them BWW. You see me? So silicone is that. It's a fake material used for recreate like muscle and all them something. Silicone. You see me? So silicone, silicone, I could talk about that at another time. What we are talking about is development of cities and how far some cities can be developed in such a short span of time. So the reason we bring up Silicon Valley is that the Silicon Valley is just a developer of software. That's what Silicon Valley is. Silicon Valley is just a developer of software. In America, they just develop it in a 3D, in a model. Them develop on them computer, the software version. Probably them have a one prototype where them build physically. but nothing mass produced. In order to get things mass produced, what them have to do? I send that off to Shenzhen. So China build the hardware while America build the software. You get what I'm dealing with? So Shenzhen is the city that actually build the hardware. For instance, Apple developed the new iPhone 13 or the iPhone 100. I never own an iPhone. I never ever own an iPhone. You see me I did? But iPhone, America, Silicon Valley developed the software for build the iPhone 13 or whatever. Them build it, them are 3D rendering. Where them are going to get it mass produced? They have to send it off, go get China. So China go get the blueprint for the phone or get the blueprint for everything and just bring it to physical life. And the city that specializes in bringing America's ideas, dreams, or aspirations to reality is a city in China called Shenzhen. And Shenzhen, I could look upon Shenzhen. You get what I mean? I could look upon the reality of Shenzhen. I'm going to bring this down here. I skip through too much thing. I'm going to lock off this now. I'm going to go back upon you. I'm going to go back upon you. I just clear up my screen because too much thing that they distract me now. And I just want to get this thing done quick and fast. I need Jamaican people to start have a worldview. Because if we don't have a worldview, we're not going to know what is what and what is what. And that the politicians them love. Them love keep us uneducated. Them love keep us poor. Them love keep us not knowing what to judge. And we don't have no bearing upon where we are in the ocean of time. You get what I'm saying? So them can't talk all kind of foolishness that we ears and we just gobble it up and say, yeah. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to even talk about the meeting or go on with the PMP meeting and all them something there. PMP meeting, JLP meeting, all them something there. And some old people are jump on a gallivant and go on and them be like, them not no sense. You get what I'm saying? And them want young people just respect them by default. No, bro. Where's your work? Where's your track record to show you that you're deserving of our respect? Huh? Tell me now, you just want to just through your all? Not because through your all. If I hear the word all, fool, what is worse than a fool? Tell me what is worse than a fool. Me I want you, I never really call people fool, you know. But you see off lately? Yo, bro, you're a fool, man. Nothing can stop it, bro. What is worse than a fool? An old fool. Because that shows that you're so fool, you live your entire life and you haven't learned a thing. Even the creator will be ashamed that he has created you. Okay? So I could look upon it now. Shenzhen. The city of the future, the city that conquered the world. See there? Them put it out. If you want to watch a video, I can go up on it. Can't really play too much of it still because I try with my channel. I don't know. I'm trying so hard with my channel. Hold on. Let me see if it will play by the way. So Shenzhen, the city that conquered the world. Opening new tab. See if it will come up. You get what I'm saying? Alright, see that play then. Alright, and you see them high-rise building here? Look at these high-rise building right here, people. Look at these high-rise building right here. This is China. This is China for you, man. This is China for you, guys. You get what I'm saying? Mr. Chin not play. You check say Mr. Chin not play? Mr. Chin come in our country and set up wholesale here, there, and everywhere. And let me tell you, these Chinese wholesalers, the man they have loyalty to them country, you hear that? And like we were all when China born out here and live out here all long, them not really see themselves as Jamaican. But we were born out here, we just say, oh well, we are not African. No. And the white guys them love hear things about that. Because when you got American, the first thing you're gonna say, I'm Jamaican. We don't have a common heritage, you see me? I'm Jamaican African. See like how them call Americans, because when them start call Americans African, them start call Americans, you know. And even on paper, them still call them African Americans. But us Jamaicans, we just say Jamaicans. And we are not like the African Americans. I'm Jamaican. Yeah, man. Irie, man. And all them something there. We not have a common heritage with the American slaves, descendants. We just have it say, well, we are not African. We are just Jamaicans and Bob Marley and them something there. You get what I'm saying? And the white folks, them love hear things like that. Because right away them know say, oh, we got a sell out in our pocket. Want to smoke some ganja, man? And them just love you from there because them know say, you're Thai. You're not a radical. You're not Afrocentric. You're a Jamaican. You're not no roots. Where's your roots? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? We need to form a solidarity right throughout the world, no matter where we are, or where we come from, or where you're born. Once you're black, you're an African. Don't make them try split you apart. I just watch one documentary with Basquiat. Jean-Michel Basquiat. You get what I'm saying? Wonder if many understand or know who Basquiat is. You see me? If you're looking at my history right here, I go find out, say, well, I'm not far a documentary there. Going at my history right here. I don't sleep and bathing did I run. You see me? I just watch this thing with Basquiat. See? Alan what? When you need to know this brother here too. Every white folks, because we're not against nobody. White folks and the leaders are leading along the wrong path and they need to wise up and understand. So put the black man in a power and everything will be okay. This is Jean-Michel Basquiat. You get what I'm saying? He's of ancient Puerto Rican descent. And the reporter we are reported was so proud to say that because him get to say Jean-Michel is not African. He's of what? Asian and Puerto Rican descent. What's so nice? Not so nice. You get what I'm saying? Them glad for say things like that. You get what I'm saying? Them super happy to say things like that. You get what I'm saying? Because them can't, yeah. Him not African. Him is just a Asian Puerto Rican. But where the people them from Puerto Rico descend from? Yeah, we all know what go on with the native tribe and when the Columbus and him man them forward. What go on? Bag of woman get dash way and bag of woman get sought out and grab way and you see me? And then these people came to be. You get what I'm saying? But still, and most of them choose for take side with the oppressors. Most of them choose for take side with the, you see me, them embrace them Euro part than what them do with the African part. You get what I'm saying? So we all know what going on right then and there. Big up the Asian them still, cause if I never 80, you see me, probably the whole world is still stuck in a bondage. You get what I'm saying? So big up 80. Anyway, me they big up the Asian them. Pretty black girl them in a 80. Me love see you. Me love you. We are the closest thing to the Africans that we can really find. Because Jamaican people normally throw away their heritage. Jamaican girls, them always say them are Christian and them are this and them are not African. But Asians, 80 always keep alive their ancestral vibes. So trust me. Big up on yourself, 80 woman. Me love you to death. Me love you. Me love go on the Instagram page and check out on the page and love see you look good. Mad. Me dying for come take part in some rituals in a 82 and make the mother them beat the drum them and do the sacrifice them and light the candle them and you see me? Yeah. So 80 big up on yourself. Big up on yourself, 80. We not big up on yourself, 80. Big up on yourself, 80. Alright, so I'm not really straight from the topic. What I say is we don't need to stop play the game, Jamaican. Stop play the game and stop act like say rare. You get me idea and dropping at the black people in country, American, and then just turning the back on the black brothers and sisters. I believe me still have that documentary there too, you know. Because I'm showing it there on my feed. And one of the first things I watched this morning where the sister Jamaican sister detail how WS, you don't know what WS stand for, white supremacists, started the black Americans are lazy. You see me? Because that's them doing.
So we always
We don't need to subscribe to all them channel to people. Jamaicans, wise up on yourself. Subscribe to that channel and get a nice view. See a Jamaican sister here attack the thing them. You see me? That's the same argument they use against black Americans. You see me I did? Them have it say, yo, they're not going to that. I forgot to talk about that at the end of that time. But me just browse. Me just talk all kind of something. You get what me I did? Just try make sense out of what me I say really and truly. You get what me I did? Because I'm global. You get what me I did? My mind is all over the world. My mind is for my people, and as a black man, our mind is international, naturally, because we are the fathers of civilization. Same thing with the black woman. That's why she can embrace everybody and love everybody. And that's why she feel it right for even take side with certain people, because she have herself in her psyche. She see herself as the mother of creation. So she want to cater for everybody, cater for the white man, cater for the China man, cater for everybody. And so she see herself in her deep within her psyche. And the black man, we see ourselves as the fathers of creation. We are the guardians of the galaxy. We have been tasked to protect humanity. That's our task, and we are feel at it. We make one set of people just run away with the whole of the wealth of the world and just grab it and gone. And them just treat it with horrible, them treat it with disdain. Them not run it right. Our kids them. Our kids. You get what I'm saying? And we alone can make the world see peace and balance and justice again. Without us in power, alone chaos, alone annihilation we are head towards. You get what I'm saying? And Jamaica has its part to play in the advancement and the development of humanity. We have a part to play in that. And the Jamaican youth need to have a global mindset to understand that he's a prince. Same thing with the black American youth them. You see how we conquer the world, bro? You see how we make our African brothers them proud to be like we. The man them say, yo, we are go through such hardships. Not that them not go through no hardship neither. You see me? Because even Jamaicans, we not go through half as much of the American people. Because remember, we not grew up in a really racism in the Jamaicans. We not grew up in a racism, we grew up in a classism. You see me? We grew up in a caste structure. You see me? I don't know, say after slavery done in America, I'm showing you some picture where they how slavery that go on in a Jamaica. I know me astray, I know no good I want to hear about the Shenzhen. I go get there. Because all I just want to show you Shenzhen for, how Shenzhen develop. So you know, I clear up Shenzhen and then we talk about other things. So this is a Shenzhen in the future, in a 2022. This is a Shenzhen, big sprawling city, clean and nice, fully developed. What was Shenzhen in the 1970? I could look on the city of Shenzhen because this is one of the fastest developing country in the world, That you don't understand, Alright. Shenzhen in the 1970. This is Shenzhen in the 1970. Look on the elder riding bicycle. You see me? This and look on poverty everywhere. This is Shenzhen. Couple of years ago, 1970, 1950. I could all see that 1979. This is Shenzhen, 1979. It's almost 1980. Look on poverty everywhere. Chinaman I ride him cycle. I go through and just know say, well, me have my 2 hand and my 2 foot. You know? We go build up a place. I not go rob and kill nobody. Me have my 2 hand and my 2 foot. I rather show backyard and go farm and do something. I don't like how the dancehall artists them talk about farmer, I don't love how they deal with farmer in a dancehall artist, so they must move and go in a dog. And stop the you see all we are this farmer, nobody a market no for selling enough food. Nobody a market. Me I tell you, the next time you hear a dancehall artist, this a farmer, me I beg the people them downtown. Me I beg the people them who even cook for them. Feed them pan rubber. Feed them pan car tire. Cause now come this farm about and a farming man and check some man a farmer. It takes a can man a plant or this a can man a plant. You see all uno bro? Uno a disgrace. Me I go tell you that from now. Me not care who want say it. Uno is a disgrace to life, to humanity, upon a whole. No fun even just for say that word, no fun even worse than the wickedest white supremacists. Me I go say it. I go say it. Uno worse, uno more anti-diabolic. Uno a bacteria, uno a scums. If you say things like that. That's horrible to say. Uno are this the very people them where a farm for put food on the table. See it? Nice comparison. You see me? How Shenzhen became the fastest developing city in the world. You see me? This is 1918 at Shenzhen. Look at Shenzhen right now. 2016 that. This is 2016. Imagine 2022. You see me? I deal with? So Shenzhen was poverty. And this me just a show on a Jamaican. I always a show you. We don't need to have a yardstick with which to judge the growth of our country. And you can look at others because we can't. No funny now go really want to look where Jamaica come from and say, no, we should have reached far. Yeah, of course we should have reached far. You ever go downtown yet? Big up Vizier. An Irish company came out here and actually show some love to downtown Kingston. Because we go spend billions down there and build up on a big facility down there. And now enough people want to go back down there. And I have to tell Jamaicans, bro, see that Shenzhen then, nice comparison again. Shenzhen then and Shenzhen now. Look at Shenzhen. How many years? We get independent 1962. 1962 we get independence. Look pan we now. Look pan we Jamaicans. You got Jamaica 1970. Me never get no good picture with the air, no. You get what me a deal with? And people still a jump around with politicians and make politicians feel like say all them have to do are just come talk some something. And then they will just put them in a power and that is it. You get what me a deal? Look on Jamaica. How are this? How is a gully this the man who catch water out there? Look pan we. Look pan what people them. Look pan little girl right there so with her big bucket come to catch water. I saw Jamaica still stay, you know. Jamaica we not no progress, you know. You get what me a deal with poverty. Look pan them politician people here. This a Norman Manley and all of them people here. How this? This a Alexander Bustamante, all of them boy, all of them people here. Them not do nothing for we Jamaican. I'm glad I'm showing them picture here because I see them for the first time to you. I now go around. I see them picture here for the first time. This is Alexander Bustamante. Not for we never know how him look. Me just I know how him look too. This is Norman Washington. Alexander this too? Yeah, Alexander Bustamante that. William Clark was his name. And him changed his name to Alexander Bustamante. We need to look into that story there. So a white man couldn't keep him man off a black woman here. Black woman give him the right position them and the right ride and right ridance. And him just couldn't keep him man off for Mr. Norman Washington manly him. I have to embrace up black woman. Is a black woman and him wife. You see me? Black woman deal with him good, cook him good food and deal with him good. And him have to hang on pan her. You see me I deal with? Yeah. So Mr. PMP, white man, me notice you hang on pan a black woman. But you still not do nothing for the black nation, dog. Because we still live in a poverty. We still live in a poverty. Look on Jamaica 1970, Enquiries, youth and brief, walk up, rare. Bicycle you know make out here, you know. The bicycle you know make out here, cat make out here. Jamaicans will build cat. Why we can't take it to the next level? I see the youth them build them cat and then push them cat downtown. That's a great feat of technology, you know. For build a cat, you know. It's a magnificent feat that to accomplish, you know, building a hand cat, you know. Before we just see it and we just say, well, it's a great technological feat that for build a hand cat. Why we can't build it up, see a car right in front? We should have reached car already. We should have reached car and I start go plane, and I start go yachts, and I would have out of space we feel I go right now as Jamaicans. But still, not even bicycle will be out here. Not even bicycle, forget the bicycle in our island. It have to come through customs and come through this and rare. Look at houses. Poverty. Poverty today. These are Jamaicans just where they are. Same dwelling, same poverty, poverty, poverty. 2020 this. Right after COVID, rare. Trenchtown still is in the trenches. Trenchtown still in the trenches from way back when. We not advance upon mama right here, so. Look at the youth them. Joyful and nice. That's why I tell the black people they need a lot for survive, you know. Me watch a little thing this man who a white woman I say, yo, the Western, the people them who kind of envy the white folks them for no, we don't envy the white people, we don't envy them for nothing. Look at the youth them are living in poverty, bro. Poverty. I look at the big smile upon them face. We don't envy you for nothing, bro. Nothing we don't envy you for. But we not really go upon that right now because we don't really want. We just show we not no prejudice. We love everybody. We love all our white folks. I pay to you understand. A good we want for uno, a good we want for the world. But me know majority of uno see it say uno leaders don't mean uno no good. Uno leaders are leading us straight to the pits of hell. No for no seat. You get what I'm saying? But you don't know what is what. We're not going to really get into that now. We're going to get into that later on. Because I know enough Jamaicans are going to get like, what Ashra Quest call it? Them call it something like a little psychosis or a drop it Termania or I remember what them call it. But no fun now going to really want to hear a fellow black brother attack against white folks. And I'm not talking against white folks. But just attack the facts, which is true. You get what I'm saying? Them don't know where them are head with the world. We just advance as a world, we just advance. We don't know where we are head. We don't know where we are heading. Because even me with Shenzhen and Shenzhen big, this is an artificial city. This is not going anywhere. This will lead to one thing, annihilation of humanity. Don't care you see the pity, the city big and pretty. It is an artificial creation. It's an artificial creation and look where it depends upon. It depends upon nature. You get what I mean? It still depends upon nature for carrying all the resources because like gone right is for 1 week, you know. And no food can come in, you know. And why you feel like go on there? Why you feel like go on there is artificial cities. This artificial city can't sustain themselves. It still have to go back to nature. You get what I'm saying? Still have to go back to nature. So them really have to depend upon nature. So I don't want to feel like say rare. You get what I'm saying? I lost my train of thought right there. But anyway, we don't have it all, but at the same time we really understand say, no, I lost my train of thought. I'm not going to continue rambling until I get it back. You get what I did? You get what I did? What I talk about is the lady where I say we envy them. No, we're not envy for nobody. We live in a poverty and we see within the big cities and all. And yes, we would have want something like that streamlined. We would have want a city like this. We would have want some people them live in a city like this, built by us without the help of anyone. Just be a black engineers, be a black nurses, teachers. Be a black people build up a country. Seem like how the Chinese built their own. You get what I'm saying? We don't want that. But we don't really envy uno for have or not have. No, we don't envy uno for have or not have. That was my train of thought. Because really and truly, as much as we're in our poverty, we're closer to nature than many of you guys. You see me, we're closer to the ground than many of you guys. You see me, I've been pumped up. You get what I'm saying? And the leaders only build these cities to accomplish their goals. This is Shenzhen, Rere 1980, this is Shenzhen today, 30 years. And them advance very fast. Jamaicans, we can do it. We can do it. But all we have to have is a global mindset to know what is happening in the world and compare to others. Not that you should compare yourself to others. You may become bitter and vain for doing such. You get what I'm saying? But nonetheless, you need to know where we're heading. You get what I'm saying? So, I really want to understand what is happening. Man, something ship already. Others them are forward quick and fast. Bad. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, people, me I talk all that. I could have soon start juggle some things. You see me, something. Me not gonna talk right now because I don't know when I really want to put out the thing out there and then it not come to fruition. But we are try everything to keep yourself afloat. You see me, because I wouldn't mind every day we can put up one of them here. But right now, a 9 to 5 are the setting. Horrible thing. None of we know if you are doing a 9 to 5. You see me, I did. And if you are doing 9 to 5, if you are doing it for your benefit our country, going into these call center works, it not really benefit our country. You get what I'm saying? So I don't really have no ambition for really work. I wish we could work together as farmers, dancehall artists. We are these farmers. Insult to no own self. We don't have to eat no food. People must come box the food out and we not eat right now. Because now disgrace farmers. We put food on the table, put food in the picnic belly, and now come disgrace farmers. We should could have worked together as farmers, because through farming we can achieve a whole lot. There's a lot to be achieved through farming. You get what I'm saying? And China made it to where they are. If China couldn't feed itself and sustain itself, this couldn't be. You see me? So Chinese farming made this possible. The Chinese depend upon its food. Because China knows that we can't depend upon the West for come give us food all the days of our life. So the man them say rice. Loan rice. And ray and tea. And man them rich. Now the man them can import America. Man them can import them Oreo if them want. If them feel for a big carton of Oreo. Them can buy it from America. Them can buy this. Them can buy that. Them can. Is it? But first we have to start with the little we have. And Jamaica have a whole lot that can sustain we. We have a lot of chicken farmers out here. We have a lot of farmers. We have a lot of fishermen out here. We can start our own fishing sanctuary. That's one of my dream to become a fisher, like for grow fish. Me love. When you look for me, I have a little thing here called development. You get what I'm saying? This is in my development YouTube sitting. You get what I'm saying? All them something here skydiving. You see me? We not get into that now. We just all over the place. But we not get into that now. You get what I'm saying? But in my thing, one of the first things I'm going to add to that profile here, if you not go right down, you find out say, I only thing I add to that something here now. Like anything I want to learn, I add it to that YouTube file here. It's private, so none of them see it, but you not see it now. Oh God, I should not show them a thing them. But nonetheless, see it here, the very first video that I added to this thing here called development. There's a reason why I call it that, because it is not just for me, it's for my entire country. I would not believe that them sustainable development where these guys are talking about, because I want to see it all over the place, sustainable development, and I probably feel like it's something good. I'm going to do an entire lecture on that very soon, because as I say, Jamaicans need to have a global mindset, and I want to see it all over the place from government buildings. I want to hear politicians probably talk about it, but I don't understand what it is. It is a conundrum. It is an oxymoron. Sustainable is the total opposite of development. It is an oxymoron. It is meaningless. It is to keep you stuck. And that's what the elite want. I'm going to do an entire lecture about sustainable development. I know these guys plan to eradicate majority of us. But see it here, one of the first videos that I placed in that folder called development is actually about fish farming. You see me? It's about fish farming. I don't know if I know in a Spanish town.
When we start, they should be almost like this.
You get what I'm saying? This is fish farming. So if you notice the artificial aquarium and Rayante, where the man them grow them fish in, you see me? And them have like, them say almost like 3 million fishes pass through this farm here every day. You get what I'm saying? Almost 3 million fishes pass through this thing here every day. You see me, probably my thing not be like this. Cause land more my fish them grow up on. When they go Spanish Town, you see them like a pond place there. Where you see the fish them, something like that. You get what I'm saying? And you know say yo, you have your tiki them, and then you have the next set of fish them, then you have the next set of fish them, then you have the next set of fish them. You get what I'm saying? So fish farming is a great way we can get into. Because nothing like that fish and chips, you know. I don't know if I run go KFC all night, yeah. KFC good, but let me tell you, see fish and chips, it's a British thing. I'm going to find out. Chicken and chips, Americans go. But you see fish and chips, nothing can beat fish and chips, people. Nothing. You get what I'm saying? Two things me definitely know so me want to go in a farming for. That's why I want to become a big dancehall artist, so I can make a bag of money. When I make a bag of money, I buy a bag of land. Buy a bag of land, we have a fish farm. We don't have all a ackee farm, people. Yeah. We don't have almost an acre where there's be a ackee tree I plant. You get what I'm saying? Just ackee tree for acres upon acres, just a ackee farm. Because I see, me can live by ackee. You see, ackee I'm planting. Ackee I'm planting and fish. Hey, I don't have to eat nothing else, bro. I don't have to eat nothing else. You get what I'm saying? Ackee and planting and fish. I don't have to eat nothing else. Yo, man, yo, what I'm telling you? Bumbucklad. John know people that did them recording. I can't believe. But anyway, what we are talking about? Fish farming. I know we probably have black off right. Let me see if I can wait name of that part, yeah. Hold on, yeah, this? No, yeah, I eat. And then I transition it over there, so. Alright, see it? Crazy. Millions of fish at this farm. Millions. The man them pass through the fish farm, yeah. Jamaica, we have none of this. We have none of this, Jamaica. Jamaican dancehall artists. No fan no crazy over food and love on the belly so till. We have millions. How much I know a pint out and I say, yo, see, big up, Yakster. Yakster, me see you have your goat them and your thing them. I now go around, curry goat nice, but I don't know. All people have pig farm and them something there for kill pigs and them something there. Yo, it kinda rough, you know, bro. All for slaughter all a cow and them way there. It rough. The least we can kill a fish, bro. The least we can kill a fish and probably chicken or one of them sitting there, but for them big animals, they don't really know. You see me, I But look on things like this. These are things that we can get into. You get what I mean? These are things that we can get into and make a better for our country. You get what I'm saying? A whole heap of things that they know about. We can go in a fish farming, potato farming. You see me? Sweet potato, Irish potato. You get what I'm saying? All of these farming we can get into because fish and Irish potato are one of the most versatile set of food ever. You get what I'm saying? Because Irish potato, you can have mashed Irish, you can have potato salad, you can have chips as enough and you used to. You get what I'm saying? With fish, you can go stew fish, steam fish. You see me? You can go fry fish. You can do a lot. So you see through fish farming and Irish potato, yam and them, we can do a whole lot of stuff, bro. That's why I'm going to check for the artists them we are these farmers. I'm going to check for people we are these farmers. You get what I'm saying? We must respect farmers, bro, because China as we are showing. You see me? I just point out these things that them something exist already, you know. No fan know, no fan probably know them something here. You see me, but I just point out for the majority for them understand where we should be. Jamaica has suffered too long and we just work together with these politicians turn me into fools. All you know want is just a drive out and a shirt and probably a hat and probably $5,000, $10,000. Even if a man give 100 million for vote for him, we don't know if you take that, bro, because how that is going to benefit the masses. How is that going to benefit the generations to come? What we need is progress. That is what we need. We don't need money in the moment. We need money over time. You get what I'm saying? We need to see a better future for people. for the generations to come. You get what I'm saying? That is what we need. We don't need money in the moment. Money in the moment can't benefit you. Even if it benefit you for a time, what does it profit you for? Like, no, say, yo, your mother, your brother, you pitting them will come after you. You probably waste all the money because you get the money right. So them, me I learn from another brother right now. Him say, yo, if you go rob a man and kill a man and you get the money now, you go blow it. Because that is not residual. That is not a grind. That is not money where you earn over time through business. That's just a lump sum dropping in your hand. And chances are you're not going to put that to use. Easy come, easy go. But money where you get over time, where you learn a trade, you learn a skill, you learn something over time, and you grind and you work and you grind and you work and you work and you earn and you earn and you earn and you work and you work. Money like that, I go always a bill and a bill and a bill and a bill and a bill. But when you get something right away, just black in your hand, you go get such, you go be in such a shock, you go just I live a fight because it is not incoming, it's not like something where income like residual like it. Understand me? I say me can't even explain it how the brother do it. But it's a black youth that explain it. How them kill PNB, must say yo the robber them really are fools and stupids because you take the man chain today, you probably sell it, you earn a piece of food. Where you go aim for kill another man and rob another man tomorrow. How sustainable is that? You see me, so you get the lump sum today it are done tomorrow because you don't have a special skill. You don't have a way to maintain or to make that money keep coming in. You get what I'm saying? You go just lose in the long run. You get what I'm saying? Some politicians and these people come to you for boots up and telling all kind of thing. I know it now got me right away. You get what I mean? I know say these videos I go just there. Probably 1,000 years from now. Jamaican people them a rise up and I say, hold on. You know say true? You see because them parents not really teach them nothing. Majority of the parents them just a jump up and down and make politicians turn them in a fools. You get what I'm saying? And then them just go along and act like say we must just respect them out the blue when we look around and we see we big dirty country. The reason why China have the right to even lock up with people, because enough people cuss China and say China this and China that. You know why the reason why China me feel them have the right for do all the things that them do to them people, them like lock them up, this, that, if them this to government, because the man provide everything for them. The man then provide everything for them. It's like you have a child and you give him everything. You give him house, car, education, everything you give him, money, everything is there at his disposal, and then him disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? And then him just foolish. You have the right for discipline that child. But a child where you never take care of, a child where you can't tell the man nothing. The man fight him way through life and build himself and drag himself out of poverty and this, and you can't tell them people nothing. You get what I'm saying? You don't have the right for punish. Well, you put pot on fire for me? You help me in any way? No. You get what I'm saying? So you don't have the right for punish. You get what I'm saying? You don't have the right for punish in such a case. You get what I'm saying? So, this is Shenzhen in the future. I love show them something here. This is Shenzhen in the past. Shenzhen in the future right here. You get me? You don't know Jamaica now they know when you're this level of civilization. I say downtown pan a rise, as I say big up Vizier. For go put a groundation there, they build a new building down there, build it up to a level. You see me, you don't know your Bank of Jamaica upon the waterfront. You get what I'm saying? Jamaica, we can do it, bro. All it takes is just a single mindset, a common mindset, a common goal. I love see things like this. Always upon the waterfront, you have a big Ferris wheel. The majority of the city them, you have a big Ferris wheel upon the waterfront. Same thing with Singapore. Downtown, may I wait for see this become a reality. You get what I'm saying? I hope in my lifetime Jamaican people rise up and wise up and start work together as one and start make demands and requests from politicians, and in for those demands we make trades because it's a transaction. Big up black professor will teach me them something there. It's a transaction. Your vote worth more than the $5,000 on the shirt and the $10,000 on the shirt and the little charter bus them sending in your area for come drive you out and them something there. Your vote worth far more than that. A 5 year you give a man in a power, you know, people. If you earn millions, you know. You feel say your vote just a $5,000 this? No, bro. Your vote worth far more than that. Your one vote worth far more than that. Your vote is like your blood. You give your blood for put somebody in a power. In fact, I did this voting come from. You see me? Because it was really a sacrifice that you make. You see me? It's like them prick your finger and you put your finger upon this and you vote. That's how vote me feel. In fact, me never feel that. Same thing with bacchanal. Enough people got bacchanal and them there in the paint. And pity them don't know say back then it was the blood of the sacrifice. Or the whole heap of cow them will get sacrificed during the bacchanalia. Or the blood they used to get. You see me? Disperse and people jump and whine and rave. But now, them use paint. I'm going to talk about that next time too. Because carnival, enough people don't know what carnival. Carnival really come from the word carnivorous, by the way. You see me? Carnivorous is the meat eater. You see me? You don't know herbivores and carnivores. You see me? So carnival mean the putting away of meat. You get what I'm saying? So when them sacrifice the cow or the goat, you see me, or whatever, them roast it or whatever, and the blood was used for, you see me, and this and that, and then you have a feast, because majority of these things are feast. That's why it's called a festival. You get what I'm saying? So carnival, festival, feast, carnivorous, so the history forward. How long may I talk now? Alright, me so don't talk. Because I done it for a little 1 hour 10. You get what I'm saying? 1 hour 10, me really I go end it. 4 more minutes left in night. I hope me get a point across. I hope you see how big and pretty Shenzhen is. From 7 at just 50 years, the man them take and transform them whole city. Jamaica from 1962, Kingston just stuck in that state here. Kingston don't really rise. We not a big overarching towers in Kingston. Look on these skyscrapers, all built by Chinese engineers. China import nobody and make nobody from overseas come build it. China say, young man, you love college? Alright, me I ask you for build this. Do it with honor, do it with respect. You see me? We, us Jamaican politician, no man, we not just our pick them we are go UE. We not just to pick them up pay thousands of dollars for go through UE and come out. We not spend no money with them. And if we do spend money with them, them are go work under the supervision of a foreigner. Big disrespect to everybody who pay taxes in Jamaica. That's a big disrespect. That's a spit in our face, Mr. Politician. If you come outsource the development of our countries to foreigners. How about our people them go college for years, go study architecture, go study civil engineering? Why don't put a faith in them? Why don't put some trust in them? Why don't give them the power to build up a country? If them build a building and it drop down, no problem. 100 are we dead? Not that me should not say it that way there. Because enough people are going to be like, well, that is why we not do it. No, it is a stepping stone. Me wouldn't mind living in a building developed by the people that were dropped down and dead. Me wouldn't mind living in it because I feel so proud that dead. For no say, well, it look pretty from the outside, but one earthquake come and see me have been up under one bed or been up on a wall, I'm dead. But at least a Jamaican hands built it. I died by the hands of my fellow brother, trying to better my country, trying to better my cause. I would die with such a huge pride, sense of pride. Chinese build bullet train, them build Japanese build the bullet train. Look how much on the bullet train them turn over and kill off how much people. Here Japanese people be like, oh no, we don't trust Japanese engineer anymore. Bring some Russian or some American engineer to come build the next bullet train. No, these people, them live and learn together, them sacrifice together, and them get successful together. Jamaicans, are we up for it? Are we up for it? What legacy do you want to leave behind for your kids? Ask you that. When still make politician tell you all type of foolishness and give you a shirt. You have to make the choice, people. You have to make the choice. You get what I'm saying? Me know. Big up on yourself, people. Love when they indict this. You see me a cause with another one. All the way, all the while.